Hi there my little ghosts, welcome back to my channel. I am moving the camera around. Anyways, in today's reading we are going to take a look at what your married life will look like or looks like or have looked like. This is going to be a timeless reading, so take it as it resonates for you. As you can see, we have 4 piles today. For pile 1 we have this cute Labradorite heart. For pile 2, we have this cute carnelian heart. For pile 3, we have this chrysocolla heart. And for pile 4, we have this septarian or dragon's egg heart. So as always, pause the video if you need to in order to pick your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hi there pile 1, if you guys pick the first card and together with this Labradorite heart, then this is going to be your reading on your future or current or past married life situation. Normally this would be for most of you for the future, but if you are already in a connection and are interested in, well, seeing the current situation, then this could also be helpful. Or if you want to check in with your past marriage energy, for some of you to heal some stuff or whatever the case, then this could also be helpful. Now we are going to start with some tarot. And for you guys, I have chosen the White Newman Sacred Animal Tarot. And this is actually a new deck, so we're gonna start working with this deck together. And we are going to shuffle the cards a few times. But I've had this deck in my wish list for the longest time now, and my amazing fiance gifted it to me, so thank you so much for that. But yeah, let's see what Spirit wants you to know about your marriage, past, present, or future, as the case may be for you, pile 1. So let's see. Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 1's married life? Okay. We have the 3 of Wands reversed and the 3 of Swords upright. Okay. We have the Tower reversed and we have the 8 of Pentacles upright. We have the Star reversed. We have the 4 of Swords upright. Can you guys see? I think I'm gonna try to move them a little bit so you can see them. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. We have the Hanged Man reversed. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, you guys, so from the get-go, I want to say, I feel like in this connection there might be and keep in mind this could be present, past, or future depending on what you're asking about, okay? But in this connection, I can see that there might be a third-party situation. So one of the two of you might have actually been unfaithful or have had some problems with loyalty or trust, or might have included someone else in the relationship, or might have proposed an open relationship while in the marriage situation. But I'm gonna try to take it step by step and get some more details, but this is the overall energy that I'm getting. So there's definitely been some sort of disappointment or loss here, especially emotionally. And I feel like the person who has been disappointed, who has been through this upset, probably did not see that even though a big part of the relationship might have felt as if it was compromised, it was still salvageable, which I think is what matters in this case. I can see that there has been some sort of action taken here that was not in accord for both partners. So one of you might have done something that the other one didn't agree with, or that the other one didn't know about. They didn't consult the partner before doing this specific action. With this Three of Swords, I feel like there's definitely been some heartbreak about this action that's been taken. It might have even felt like betrayal. It might have even felt like the relationship was over at the time and that nothing else could be done to salvage it. With this Tower reversed here, I feel like this situation might not have been actually new to the relationship, and that it was waiting for a while to happen, and that somehow you two were just postponing the inevitable, that in your hearts you knew that something was not exactly working as it should have. And with this Hanged Man here, I feel like finally the inevitable happened and one of you chose a certain path that was not considered prior, or that was considered that it was basically like getting their attention, but they weren't sure if they should go that route or not. With this Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like there's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done to fix this situation. It is not unfixable. It just depends on how the two of you want to move forward. And I can see that there is a lot of work probably already put in the relationship, in this marriage. I feel like it can have a strong base. Like maybe this is not even the first challenge you guys come across, and so because of this, whatever this event might have been, or this third party situation, if that's the case, this could also have this could have been not so hard to overcome, because you guys have history and have this foundation, this energy of we know how to overcome obstacles, how to do the dirty work. With the Star here reversed, I feel like initially it feels like this situation is so dire that there is no getting out of it. But Spirit is saying that first of all, it is necessary that you two rest, because obviously such heartbreak will be extremely demanding for you mentally, emotionally, even physically. So you need to rest and recuperate and be calm and grounded before you take any sort of action. I feel like Spirit is saying you do not want to take any action in the heat of the moment or make any rash decisions. And with this Knight of Wands here, it's kind of telling me that you shouldn't go with your impulse. You should definitely allow some time to pass, some discussions to take place before you decide what you're gonna do. This Knight of Wands here reversed is also telling me that this, if it was a person, if it was about infidelity, that this person was not permanent in your partner's life, in one of your lives, and that it was just sort of like a temptation moment. It wasn't something that you should feel like, oh my god, my partner wants someone else, I'm not good enough for them. It might have been an honest mistake, but that is for you to decide. You are completely free to decide what it is that you guys want to do with this. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like more than anything, you guys need to be patient in order to overcome this. And I do believe that if you keep your consistent effort and you go back to being there for each other, you go back to putting in the same amount of effort that you used to putting at the beginning of this relationship or marriage, and you show your person how special they are and how glad you are that they are in your life, I definitely feel like you can overcome this upset here. You are planting the seeds for trust to be regrown, and for it to be able to flourish, you definitely need to allow some time. With the Six of Pentacles, what I'm seeing ultimately for you guys is that even though initially there seems like there is no hope for the situation to get better, you soon will see that the efforts you put in will be reciprocated by your partner and vice versa, and I feel like things will start to balance each other out again, and you will reach that place of we are both equally involved in this relationship, and we are both equally interested to keep it alive and to keep it thriving. But let's take a look at your oracles now. And for you, pile 1, we have Sunflower with action. We have Etheric Chords. We have slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. We have longing and desire. I don't know where I'm going to put this. You can stay there. And finally, we have this card of advice, which says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So I definitely see how the oracles play along together with the tarot cards, because there's definitely some sort of action here that one of you took, again with this Sunflower oracle. There's definitely some sort of action that was taken towards a passion, impulse, longing, and desire. So this was an impulsive move from one of you two towards someone who was inviting, tempting. Perhaps you guys have had some issues in regards to keeping the fire of the relationship alive. I feel like there is a lot of earth energy. You guys are really grounded and you know how to create the stable grounds for the relationship, but you might have some trouble keeping up the fire, the passion, the sensual side, and that's why one of you might have slipped. But with this sun energy here, and together with this this is also giving me like those sunflower, sun rays vibe. I feel like there's definitely hope for you guys to move forward, to continue to balance the imbalances of the relationship and continue to thrive, because this Etheric Chords card is telling me that your relationship goes a lot deeper than just surface level, which is why perhaps it is possible for you to move forward even from infidelity. So you guys might feel like your literal souls are tied together and you cannot live without each other. Even though you have your differences, you probably complete each other pretty well. With this slow down card here, pause and allow things to unfold, I do believe that this is Spirit reinforcing the idea that even though you might feel down now and kind of overthinking, kind of in your head, not knowing what to do, you are encouraged to take some time off and just allow the situation to unfold, allow your partner to show you that they are still there and they still want to keep the relationship alive. And you see how in the intricacies of the mind, this happy dancing couple is unveiled. So this can definitely still be a possibility if you guys want it to be. And with this message here, my love for you is as deep as the ocean. I do feel like, as mentioned before, this relationship runs deep. So this is definitely salvageable. It's up to you if you want it to continue or not. But pile one, this is pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you want more details on this situation, I do offer personal readings. You can find the link in the description, and you can also find my personal oracle, the Ghost Oracle, if you're interested in doing some divination by yourself. I would love it if you subscribe to the channel if you liked this content, and if these readings are helpful for you, I would love to invite you into the community. Be sure to turn on all notifications and like this video if it was useful to you, or at least somewhat entertaining. Thank you for being here with me today, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hi there, my beautiful pile 2 ghosts. If you guys chose this second pile together with the carnelian heart, then this is going to be your reading on what your future, present or past married life will look like, depending on what your circumstances are. And we are going to work with some oracles today, as well as tarot. These are your oracles. We're gonna take a look at them in a second, but first we're gonna dive into the tarot. And for you guys, we are going to work with the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. This is a favorite of mine, and we will see what Spirit has to tell you about this marriage, past, present, or future, as this is a timeless reading. So let's see, shall we? Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 2's married life? What does it look like? What will it look like, or what will it look like? I feel like most of you are going to ask about your future married life, so that is completely okay. But for those of you who are already married or have been married, this could also apply. So let's see, Spirit. What can you tell us about pile 2's married life? We have the Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Morning. This is a card specific to this deck. We have the Princess of Swords reversed, which in this deck is the Page of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, fine, both of you. We have the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands upright, both of them. Finally, we have Judgment. And the back of the deck energies of the Three of Swords. Okay. So, pile 2. I feel like in this situation, there's definitely some blockages in the relationship, but mostly stuff from the past, from what I can see. And I feel like this is a lot about healing and miscommunication, if I'm honest. So I feel like this situation, your marriage is definitely an opportunity for you to learn how to better yourselves in terms of detaching from your past and not associating your hurt, your wounds, and your trauma with the person in front of you. I feel like they might trigger you a lot, but that is only because this is helping you heal, observe, and become aware of the spots in you that still need some love and care that you might have neglected. And your person is just highlighting basically what those weak spots are so you can treat them better. With this Two of Cups here, I feel like you guys have an undeniable connection. I feel like you two are definitely helping each other out. You are lifting each other up, and you're definitely there for your partner, and they're there for you in times of need, but you're also there in times of joy. So I feel like you guys might have the kind of connection where when one of you experiences a certain emotion, it is really difficult for the other to not experience the same emotion, even though there's nothing going on in their life that could trigger it. It's just because you are so connected on a deeper level, emotionally, maybe even spiritually. With this Queen of Cups here, I do feel like this is a lot about nurturing, healing, being kind, and loving towards one another. And I definitely feel like there's some water energy in this connection. You guys might have strong water placements, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But yeah, this is gonna be a lot about healing and being kind to yourselves and being kind to your partner too. I want to check what the Morning card here is. To me, this is basically like it's like you have been offered another chance by the universe with this person, and this is a new life for you, almost like a new chance, a chance to change everything, to choose a different path, to be someone else, to rewrite yourself, rewrite your story, and detach from everything that's happened before for you, like the dawn of a new day, so to speak. With this Page of Swords reversed, I definitely feel like you guys have some trouble communicating what you really feel, perhaps because you are looking too deep into your partner's words, or they are looking too deep into yours. So this could be a case of overthinking for a lot of you, or it could be misinterpreting. It could also be projecting. So for example, say your person says, "What's up with your hair?" Like, for example, your hair looks a little funky, or maybe I don't know, it could be as innocent as like, really, what's up with your hair? Like, you did something different, but you're looking too much into it and you're projecting that your person actually tells you, "You look like shit. Oh my god, you look like you haven't washed in a week, blah blah," like, you know. So yeah, this could be literally a case of miscommunication, both from giving and receiving the information. So I'd be careful there. Also, you could over-explain, because I feel like I'm over-explaining this one, but yeah. With this King of Pentacles here, I do feel like one of you, perhaps the masculine energy in this connection, will be the provider, or will keep the stability, at least when it comes to money and bills and stuff like that in the relationship, because I feel like they are really well off, or they will get really well off while you are with them in the marriage. This is strong earth placement, so they might be they might have earth placements like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like they will be in charge most of the time, and I do feel like this is the kind of person who is like old school, kind of classy, or like romantic, respectful, you know what I mean, like opens doors for you, or like I don't know, just fits into that narrative of like old school, old romantic knight in shining armor and princess kind of energy. With the 10 of Swords here, I feel like before the two of you got together, there's definitely been a very, very strong heartache for both of you. This is confirmed to be by this 3 of Swords. That seems to be ruling energy over the connection somehow. I don't feel like it has a grip on the connection forever, but I feel like both of you are brokenhearted, and when you come together, you come with this energy of, I have had my heart broken, I'm not gonna allow this to happen again, and I'm gonna punish anyone, whoever attempts to do it. But you might be in this connection with your person, you might be triggered easily, and so because you are triggered easily, you might misinterpret your person as having bad will towards you and attack them, and they of course will attack back, and so conflicts will escalate just because you are wounded yourself and you haven't healed to realize what's actually a real attack and what's perceived or just a really small problem that can be tackled a lot more easily. You guys might have come from like abusive past relationships, or just have some general trauma around self-worth, self-respect, you know, family stuff, blah blah blah. You know, if that's the case for you, it will resonate. I'm not gonna get really deep into it, but you get the point. With this 8 of Torches here, I feel like the relationship will develop quickly inside yourselves, but not so much on the outside, if that makes sense. So deep down you might feel like you've known this person for a million years and that you guys vibe really well, but the relationship in itself, the marriage in itself, might not be consummated until later on, so it kind of can be postponed in the material realm. Spiritually though, internally, you might feel like you and this person are meant to be, and things are moving really, really fast. You might also feel like you're burning for each other, like your hearts are burning to be apart, and you want to just merge with this person, so to speak. With this 6 of Torches here, I feel like you and this person will be successful together. I feel like you will be able to rebuild yourselves, and you will come out from this internal and external battle of triggers and heartbreak from the past. I feel like you will come out on the other side successful, and you will conquer all these fears and all this suffering, all these wounds, and that you will shine so bright that people outside of the relationship will actually like clap for you, like be like, oh my god, I can't believe, like, in spite of all the odds, you guys managed to overcome this and be together and be so happy. With the 6 of Swords, I feel like you are definitely gonna help carry one another through hard times, to help one another move on from situations that were less than desirable. Desirable, is that the right word? It sounds a little funky. Okay, but yeah, I feel like when one is down, the other one will pick them up and pick the situation up for them and continue to climb. So this is really beautiful. I also heard carry across troubled waters, so yeah. And with this Judgment here, another important factor in the relationship that I see is that you guys will learn to embrace your inner child, to embrace who you really are, to not judge each other and yourselves so harshly, and to be proud and accepted, to be accepted, to accept yourselves, and to finally be at peace with where you've been in the past and where you are now. To make peace with everything is basically what I'm hearing. But let's move on to your oracles and see what else Spirit wants to say. I don't know why I'm actually gathering this, because for the first pile I just put the oracles on top, so blah, we'll do that. So for you guys, pile 2, we have mountains with obstacles, we have secrets revealed, we have appreciate this moment, every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. we have jealousy and possessiveness. And finally, we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So what I can tell you from here, guys, is that in this relationship, there will be no secrets. I feel like no matter what, you won't be able to keep your mouth shut about your past and about your hurt and trauma. You will want to connect with this person, and there is definitely not a single chance that you can escape this without opening your heart. However, if you feel like the relationship truly isn't right for you, if you feel like there is abusive tendencies or like there is toxicity in the relationship, you still you will be aware that you have the power to walk away. You won't stay in this relationship no matter what. But I do feel like despite all the obstacles that you will meet along the way that will seem insurmountable at first, but definitely can be overcome, I do believe that you will choose, for most of you, you will choose to stick through this and solve your problems together and solve the problems of the relationship and of your own as well, I mean by that. And so you will realize that there is nothing wrong with the relationship in itself. It is just that you have to do the inner work in order to be able to deal with the problems of the relationship when and if they arise. And by problems of the relationship, I mostly mean, you know, all this like little stuff that can be misinterpreted that now is causing you big issues, but in the future you will know what you mean and what your partner means so well and where they're coming from, that you won't get into these conflicts. They won't escalate so quickly or at all. With this, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. I feel like the universe is basically saying that even though you might have these conflicts, these tensions at some point in your marriage, you, in that moment, you are still encouraged to think about how is this trying to teach me love. And I feel like most of you will feel deep down what it is right to do, what you have to do. Sometimes it's just hard when you're triggered to pick the right thing just because you have limited amount of energy. And if you are already exhausted and say you had a long day, it is much harder to reply with kindness and love and understanding to a sassy comment or just a sting. It is a lot harder to reply nicely to that, and you will feel like stinging back, and so it will escalate. And finally, with this jealousy and possessiveness, I feel like there's definitely some clinginess in this relationship. There is a tendency to be overwhelming with each other and to kind of control one another or be nosy or ask a lot of questions. And I feel like as long as you guys know, hey, I have this problem because I've been cheated on in the past or I've been lied to in the past, and you communicate that openly, I feel like your person will do their best to offer you the reassurance you need, that they are there and there's nothing they're hiding from you, so that you can rest assured that everything's okay. Knowing at the same time that it is your responsibility as well to not encourage these intrusive thoughts of, oh my god, they're cheating, just because I've been cheated on it means I'll be cheated on again. But this is about inner work and knowing that you are enough and there's no reason for your partner to cheat on you, because if they chose you, they want you. But yeah, be mindful of what is exactly intrusive thoughts and what is actual reality in your partner's behavior, and this takes time, so just be patient. But this is pretty much all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, I am inviting you to join our community, subscribe to the channel to support me to create more of these readings. And if this has been helpful for you, or at least a little entertaining, I'd love it if you left this video a like and even a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want more details, I am offering personal readings and the link will be in the description. I hope I will see you in the next reading, pile 2, and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye! Hi there, my beautiful pile 3 ghosts. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you guys chose the 3rd card together with this Chrysocolla heart, then this is going to be your reading on what your married life is, has, will be like, depending on your situation. This is a timeless reading. Most of you will probably ask about your future married life, but it is also available if you guys are asking about present or past, so you get the point. So today we are going to work with a few oracles, but we are going to take a look at the tarot first. So for you guys, we're going to be working with the Hocus Pocus tarot, and this is a new deck that I have. So we will start working with it together. Let's see. This is a message from a fortune cookie that wanted to escape, so maybe this is important for anyone. Efforts for a special person are unexpectedly rewarded. Yeah, if you relate with this, maybe it's for you. Maybe Spirit wants to give you a little message on top of the tarot. So let's see, Spirit. What can you tell us about pile 3's married life? What can you tell us about pile 3's married life? Let's see. What can you tell us about pile 3's married life, Spirit? Ooh! Okay, that's not even like it's not half the deck at all, Spirit, just saying. Maybe I'm just being clumsy. Let's see. Okay, we have the 4 of Lightning reversed, which I believe in this deck is the 4 of Swords. What else, Spirit? We have the Knight of Cups reversed. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell us? Since this is a new deck, the cards are still a little hard to shuffle because they tend to stick together. Ace of Swords reversed. Yep, they stick together, so just gonna try to shuffle them a little more. What can you tell us, Spirit? Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, my background got dark. Let me turn it back on for you guys. I feel like this, I feel like this group is gonna be a little mischievous. I don't know why. Something kind of is giving me like tricky vibes energy. Let's go forward a little bit, okay? And let's see. We also have the 7 of Pentacles. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell us? Yeah, there's... What is up with this pile? Okay, you guys might like pranks or like you might play a lot of pranks with your partner. We have the High Priestess reversed. We have the Queen of Wands upright. And we have the Hanged Man reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And finally, the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the King of Pentacles reversed. And I have to plug in my laptop because otherwise we will be out of this beautiful jazzy background that I chose for us. And let's see. Give me my charger, Spirit, because I'm clumsy. I don't know where I put it. All right. Pile 3, I'm sorry you have to bear with me through this. But if you like my company, that won't be a problem. Just sip a little bit of coffee or tea or soda. And we're out of music. Whatever. I guess we're gonna have to do it without. Yeah. Your married life energy is definitely giving me some tricky vibes. But digging right into it, I can see that you guys are definitely a little restless. A lot of swords energy here and a lot of pentacles. And it's almost like kind of perfectly divided. Like it seems like this side is only like swords energy and this side is only pentacles. So one of you might have pronounced air energy in your charts. Air energy basically meaning Libra, Gemini, and seriously, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I forgot that for a second. The other side, mostly Pentacles energy for the other person, mostly Earth energy meaning Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But what I'm seeing here is that there is a little bit of trickiness when it comes to understanding one another, kind of. With this Ace of Swords here reversed, I feel like you guys might have a little bit of trouble when it comes to communicating what you want, when it comes to basically starting the relationship. I feel like it's almost like until you speak how you truly feel and what you want, the relationship, the marriage isn't going anywhere. So there's also this feeling here that you might be restless, or one of you might be restless, overthinking perhaps, because this Four of Swords here reversed is making me think that you're not taking the time to recharge when you need it. And so this is also throwing your intuition, of course, so you won't know what to believe, what's true and what isn't. The line between what's in your mind and what's actually happening might be a little blurry. But there's definitely also some feelings here of, this is so tricky for me to read, and I don't know why, but like this is all kind of distracting. It could be that you're distracting yourselves from the problems in the marriage, or that a lot of things might happen outside of your married life that are not allowing you to be fully present with your person, or that are not giving you enough time with your person. I do feel like there is passion here, and one of you might be really popular and really in demand, so to speak, so their presence might be required someplace else all the time, while the other one might be sort of trying to actually physically work, because this Pentacles energy is giving me that you're trying to build something. I feel like you guys don't have a lot of time to express your feelings, and this could be a little destabilizing for the relationship. You might feel like your partner doesn't show the same amount of interest as they used to in the beginning. With this Six of Pentacles here, I do feel like physically you are giving each other equal effort for the most part. And this is important, especially when you hit these periods when life is not treating you fair and there's like ups and downs. And so I feel like when one of you is down, the other one will pick up for the other person and carry some of their stuff too. So I feel like when it comes to like actual material issues of our earthly life, the relationship is doing just fine. I feel like, however, with this whole waiting situation, this is giving me, we're working a lot now, but just wait until we feel better, and when all this work is done, we're gonna have time to spend with each other, and it's gonna be so nice and it's gonna be so fun. However, because of this Five of Pentacles here reversed, I feel like this we're gonna be with each other when all of this is done thing comes exactly when or after you've hit rock bottom and kind of like despair. So when you feel like left out, your person finally is there, is like, it's okay, I'm here now, and they're trying to comfort you so you don't literally break down and feel like, you know, things are starting to yeah, to descend quickly into nothing good. I kind of want to ask for a little clarifier. So we have the Seven of Wands. I do feel that like there's definitely a lot of things you guys need to handle, and energetically you might feel like life is demanding and is pulling you in several directions, and you have to protect a lot of things, and a lot of things that you have built and that you want to preserve. And this is perhaps a little tiring, and it's not allowing the two of you to properly be together and have fun together. However, with this Temperance card that I just cut the deck to, it's giving me again that energy of you're balancing things out, you're making it work, or perhaps you know that even though you both are really busy and you're like, you might be even separated, maybe even physically separated, maybe like in a long distance or something, or like, for example, one of you has to work, say like in aviation, and you're away for a prolonged period of time, or you just have to, I don't know, like army stuff or whatever. You might be actually like isolated from your partner. You know that the relationship is so good for you and so good to you that it is worth going through these tough times, no matter how long, just for like 5 minutes together with your person, and it's totally worth it. Let's move on into your oracles and get some clarifiers, because this is a lot and this energy is throwing me a little off track, of course. So to start, we have Flamingo with fun. We have Harvest. We have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. we have joy and jubilation, and we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So I feel like when you guys are actually together and there's nothing distracting you, nothing demanding your attention and your urgent involvement, I feel like the relationship is really fun and it's bringing you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It's filling you up so good, and I feel like you guys are laughing a lot together, like you're being silly together, and you just feel like everything is working and nothing could possibly go wrong. With this Harvest card, I definitely feel like there are cycles, just as this card states. There are cycles in your life when it comes to when you get to be together and play, and when you get to have to focus on work and your actual, like, say, purpose here in relation to other people, to giving others your gifts and your attention and fulfill that part of your life. I also feel like it is necessary to know when to take a break and turn back to your partner, and when you need to take a break from your partner and go back to work. And this delicate balance, I feel like you're doing a pretty good job keeping it up. And yeah, it looks like things are pretty well balanced in all this chaos. From the outside, it might feel like, what the hell is happening? And to other people, it might be like, yeah, there's no way these two will stay together or will make a living for the long term together. But I feel like you're so dedicated to both of these chapters of your life that you don't care, and you make it work in your own way, even if it's not like what the rest of us do or what the rest of everyone else does. You're picking your own way, and it's working. So as long as it works, go for it. I feel like Spirit is saying good for you. I also feel like every time you and this person are together, your relationship truly deepens, and the strength of your connection just keeps getting stronger. Did I say strength? Anyways, you get what I mean. But yeah, I think this is pretty much all I have for you guys. You definitely have an interesting dynamic going on in your married life. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was useful and you kind of understood something from it. I'm sorry for the initial inconvenience, but I guess Spirit decided that it was important for the message to be delivered as it has. If you guys enjoyed it, I would love it if you joined our community and subscribe to the channel to see more of these. And if you found this useful or at least entertaining, I would appreciate it so much if you could like this video and even maybe comment below how it resonates for you. If you want more details, I am also offering personal readings. The link is in the description below as always, and I also have my own oracle deck, the Ghost Oracle, if you guys want to dabble in a little bit of spirituality yourselves. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hi there, my beautiful pile for ghosts, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this last card together with this dragon's egg heart, then this is going to be your reading about your married life, past, present, or future. For most of you, it's probably going to be future, but if you resonate with currently married life or past married life, you feel free to watch this as well, because this is a timeless reading. So we're gonna start with some tarot, and for you guys, I've chosen El Dios de los Tres. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this is the tarot deck. And let's see what Spirit can tell us about your married life. So let's see, Spirit. What can you tell us about pile 4's married life? Let's see. So to start, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Swords upright. We have Justice, the Moon, and the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. And finally, we have the King of Swords. Back of the deck energy is the Nine of Cups. So to start, the overall energy of your connection of this married of your married life is wish fulfillment. So let's get into the details of it. I feel like you guys in the beginning might have some issues either communicating, for some of you, communicating your feelings so that this can start, or there might be some legal issues, paperwork issues about the actual like legalizing of the marriage. However, I feel like the ceremony part will go ahead. You guys will meet this milestone. You will get married. You will have the party. You will have a good time, and things will finally pick up slowly after the initial inconvenience, because with this Knight of Swords here, this is speed. So I feel like things will pick up, and they might even do so in such a way that it might feel overwhelming. You guys might have a lot of work to do to make the relationship work, especially like on the, like I said, legal part. Perhaps perhaps there might be issues, like I said, with documentation or like lawyers or settling old divorce papers or something like that, if that was the case. But this cycle will come to an end, and you guys will be able to fulfill your purpose of getting everything right, so you could legally be together. With Justice here, again, this is kind of confirming for me that whatever issues there might be in the relationship, they will be of like this low nature, of the legal type. But since it's upright, I feel like whatever conflicts or of interest or challenges will be on the way, that they will be overcome. With the Four of Cups here reversed, it could be that you are really opening your heart to this person, and you might have been in a period before where you didn't give people chances, or you didn't want to think about marriage or even like a relationship in general, but this person changed your mind and changed your life for good in such a way that you chose them as your forever. With the Moon here clarified by the Knight of Wands, I don't know why I wanted to say Knight of Swords, but we have it here, so we're good. I definitely feel like there is some mystery in the connection that is going to unveil for you as you guys step forward together. I don't feel like this is something that, like, your married life will be something that is easily revealed, and I feel like Spirit wants to keep some of this mystery from you, because it's gonna be helpful in your journey. And with this Knight of Wands here reversed, I almost feel like things aren't speeding up for a good reason, and their Spirit is telling you not to think about what's gonna happen, and to not try to plan ahead too much, to not get too like feisty about this, or like to don't go so much into detail when planning, because things might change in ways that you might not be able to perceive at the moment. Just like this legal stuff that happens in the beginning. It comes out of nowhere, and you will only be able to tackle it when you get straight into it. But with the Six of Swords here, Six of Wands here, sorry, I don't know why I keep mismatching swords for wands and the other way. But the Six of Wands here is telling me that this marriage will be a success, that you guys will manage to overcome any obstacles thrown your way. And I feel like you will do that with having a good understanding of problem solving, and good understanding of how to communicate, being diplomatic in nature, trying to find solutions and to not encourage conflicts, and if conflicts do escalate, by tackling those with a truthful, calm, and collected attitude. So not a lot that Spirit wants to reveal through the tarot. Let's see if we can get any more with this Five of Cups here. Okay, let's see. So Five of Cups, and can we get another clarifier? Okay, so there's the Six of Swords. So I can see here with these cards that there is some sort of disappointment that can happen at some point in the relationship, not necessarily from your person, but your person will be the one to help you move forward in a moment where you might be weak or not be able to see that you still have a lot left to fight for, and that your loss is not that big. They will be understanding enough to let you mourn said loss, but at the same time help you traverse these waters to a better place, to a safer location, to a better continuation of your life from then on. And yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, once again, I see that your person is going to put in just as much effort or take on more effort for you when you are in this weak place, so that the relationship can continue and fight against whatever it is that is setting you guys back. So let's move into the oracles and get some more details. Spirit is definitely not giving a lot in this reading, even though I kept pulling cards. There's nothing really specific here that I see happening other than that initial lawful setback. But to start, we have the Moon with emotion. So we have the Moon doubled. So I would say that there's definitely a lot of here about emotions and how you tackle that, and perhaps accepting emotions and learning how to process them, which you might have been avoiding before being married to this person. Next, we have grounding. We have rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. We have memories and remembrance. And we have this advice card here that says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So this initial Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords here that was reversed kind of makes sense to me now, in that perhaps it is also the fact that one of you, maybe even you particularly, in your married life, you have this way of dealing with problems, with challenges when they come up, that you intellectualize them and you don't allow yourself to feel the hurt, the grief, the pain that comes from said setbacks. And that once you are with this person, your heart is going to open up, and so you will actually start feeling the hurt of the obstacles, which before you were trying to intellectualize that, so you weren't actually feeling it. And so your person will help carry you in this journey. Help being the big word here, because it's not completely up to them. They are just helping, but you are supposed to do the main work. So for you, this your married life is a lot about feeling your emotions, understanding and incorporating them into your life, knowing that they are useful and they are trying to teach you something, they're trying to transmit a message. You shouldn't bury them, but at the same time, you should not allow yourself to be overwhelmed either, which is why we have this grounding card here, which is what I feel your person is going to help you with. Grounding yourself, no matter how intense your emotions can feel sometimes. It is also important for you in your married life scenario that you take time to rest and understand that sometimes you can't move on from being hurt to being happy again in an instant, that you actually have to take time to mourn. You actually have to take time to process the pain, and obviously that's going to be draining, so you're going to have to take some time off and just accept that it is okay and it's not a waste of time to feel those emotions when they come up. Okay, again, very important for you to learn to not live in your mind all the time, to allow yourself to live in your heart and to stay with your emotions when they arise. With this memories and remembrance card, I feel like you guys will do a lot of introspection. I feel like you will compare your current situation with what happened in the past, and you will try to realize when your coping mechanism of intellectualizing came in handy in the past, but how it doesn't. It's not the best solution for you in the present. It can still be, it's still a coping mechanism, but it's not serving you as well as it used to, because your circumstances are different and you need new way to deal with these challenges when they come up, that are better, that allow you to be better equipped than just telling yourself that, you know what, it's fine, everyone has issues, it's not that big of a deal, because it is. Everyone has issues, and they are all they're all taking a toll on us, more or less, and we take it as it is. But pile 4, this is pretty much all I have for you. I know that it hasn't been much, but if you guys want more details, I am also offering personal readings. If you want to get more details, it's gonna be linked in the description. And I would also love it if you subscribe to the channel and joined us, so you can get more readings like this and find out all the juicy details and advice from Spirit, so you have it in due time. I would also love if you liked this video, if it was useful or at least entertaining for you. And yeah, I will see you in the next reading. Bye!